Hospital, Munkin Toyota Buick GMC, One Stop Flooring, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, Joe's Pizza and Pasta, State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk, First Mid Bank and Trust, Full Tower Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville, and also by Edison Shop, Country Financial Agent Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Roy Schmidt Honda of Effingham, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, King City Chrysler Center, and People's National Bank. We take you to the SSM Health broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
Shagnon Gymnasium tonight for a little bit different Mount Vernon Rams basketball. It's the 5th annual Fans in the Stands for Special Olympics as the Mount Vernon Rams Special Olympians battle the Mount Vernon Mavericks. Good evening to you. I'm Chris Hugo. Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnan is alongside for this special Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. For the Rams, they come in 5-0. The Mount Vernon Mavericks, of course, do not have a record yet. They head to their regional play tomorrow at West Glen High School. Meanwhile, the Rams are 5-0 on the year. Some big wins against the Beagles, among others, and, of course, have played in a couple of shootouts, most recently playing in a shootout here just before Christmas. Coach, for this evening, this affair, this event, 5 years strong now, the Mavericks and Rams have played each other. Dates back 3 years to the old Shagnon, now in our second or third year or so here at the new gymnasium. It's a great night. It's great to be a part of. They try to give the Special Olympians the experiences that the Rams would have on a Friday night here at home. They have the drum line, they have the cheerleaders, the Rockin' Rams, the pep band, among others. It's just a great night to be a part of. Great to see these kids and some young adults be able to showcase their stuff.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt. You know, it doesn't seem like we've been doing it that long. Would you say 5 years has it been now?
I think 6. Ray Clody told me 5 before. I feel like it's 6, but 3 here, 3 there. But yeah, either way.
It doesn't feel like it. We've been doing this a while, but it's kind of become a tradition for us to do this, and it is special. And the kids that do this, they talk about this for months and months ahead of time. I've had some of these kids in class. In fact, I have about all but maybe 1 or 2 of them in class here on the Mavs side, and they've talked about this for about 2 months. And it's a very exciting evening for them. We have a nice crowd here tonight. It's nice to see people have shown up to support everybody. The cheerleaders are here, forming a line down there, or a tunnel, so to speak, for them. Just down here to our right, we've got the officials here. We've got the media here. It's just a really cool thing that Megan and Ray Clody kind of spearhead for us here. And thanks to everybody for coming out and watching.
No doubt. AM 940, 96.5 FM, worldwide at WMIXSports.com. We'll take our first break of the night. Come back, talk more about this big event. It's the Mount Vernon Rams, Mount Vernon Mavericks, the Fans in the Stands event in its 5th or maybe its 6th year here from Mount Vernon Township High School. We'll take our first break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
But at the speed of you. Coming soon in 2019, online mortgage applications, mobile deposit for your checks, and a super easy way to pay someone with a program called Pay Someone. Plus, you're going to love Community First Bank's new website coming soon. It's cfbh.bank. It'll be mobile friendly and packed with all the latest, easiest ways to bank. Yes, getting better every day. It's banking at the speed of you at Community First Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
When you're the people's choice for a favorite Italian restaurant, you're on top of your game, and that's Joe's Pizza. Where else can you go to get the great, superb Chicago-style pizza and amazing pastas? Yep, Joe's is the place. Joe's features homemade sauces from the Trumpiano family's secret recipe. At Joe's, you can dine in and carry out, order online, and they deliver to just about anywhere. Experience pizza the way it was meant to be. Joe's Pizza, 819 Jordan in Mount Vernon.
We all want to live healthy, active lives, but sometimes you just don't feel like yourself, and maybe you can't quite figure out why. The professionals at the Medicine Shop in Mount Vernon want to help you get back to feeling like you. We specialize in pharmaceutical-grade, over-the-counter supplements and nutritionals, as well as expert advice, all designed to get you back on track. Back to feeling like you again. Call us today and put a reputation to the test. 242-8776.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
Fans in the stands for Special Olympics here tonight. Shagnon Gymnasium, Chris Hugo, Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonan alongside WMIX and WMIXsports.com here tonight. It's a husband and wife battle. Ray Clody leads the Mount Vernon Mavericks. Megan Clody leads the Mount Vernon Rams. And here tonight it'll be a great night. Just had the loyalty played by the Mount Vernon Township High School pep band. The cheerleaders are here. The Go Rams Bakery is also out in front selling their baked wares, and expected to be a fun night. We have plenty more to discuss, but we are behind on breaks on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We have more to come. This is Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Anywhere. That's why for every...
Look, Mom, no hands.
For every...
who needs a ladder?
And even for every...
Sue, my chest hurts.
Crossroads Community Hospital is here for you with skilled physicians, experienced nurses, advanced medical technology, and the compassionate care you deserve. Choose emergency care you can trust.
Hey, guys, watch this.
Choose Crossroads Community Hospital.
Soar into a new industry or make strides in your current one with a drone certificate from Rinley College. This innovative program offers top-notch instruction to fly unmanned aircraft systems in many industries, including agriculture, criminal justice, videography, and more. Just 3 classes taken 2 nights a week can get you in the air and prepare to become a certified drone pilot through the FAA. For more info, call 618-437-5321, extension 1261, or visit rlc.edu. Rinley College, your journey starts here.
Start 2019 off right with the car or SUV you have been waiting for. Hi, Roy Schmidt at Ford Square in Mount Vernon. The 2018 Lincoln MKZ sedan offers all of the luxury you would expect from Lincoln, starting with heated and cooled seating trim in the luxurious bridge of wear leather, incorporating the stress-relieving functionality of the active motion massage. A heated steering wheel will warm your hands on the cold winter days, and the ride quality will make every drive even more enjoyable. Save up to $5,500 now on the 18 MKZ. SUV, more your style? Check out the affordable new 2018 Ford Escape. Whatever your needs, Escape will be the perfect partner for your adventure. Choose from all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive models, cloth or leather, and blaze your own trail with savings up to $5,500 right here at Ford Square Mount Vernon at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition at WMIXsports.com, powered by Rinley College.
AM 940, 96.5 FM at WMIXsports.com tonight for the Mount Vernon Rams and Mount Vernon Mavericks. Special Olympics basketball. Here, fans in the stands tonight. They're introducing both teams here on the floor. Of course, this is traditionally where we bring you the Munkin Toyota Buick GMC keys to the game, powered by our friends at Munkin Toyota. Visit them online at munkintoyotamountvernon.com. Really, the only key tonight is the Special Olympics Athlete Oath, which is let me win, but if I cannot win, let me be brave in my attempt. It'll be a fun night of basketball, Special Olympics basketball. You're struggling to hear us because of the Mount Vernon Rams drum line, which is A-OK. And, of course, Munkin Toyota Buick GMC brings us the keys to the game each and every night here on WMIX. And, of course, WMIXsports.com. We will tell you quickly that you can drive in and experience why Munkin has been the one to beat for over 50 years. Take Munkin for a test drive at the new Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. I'm going to put Coach Jeff Lonan on the spot. No traditional starting lineups tonight. Of course, every year we just introduce both teams over the radio. That's going to be the easiest thing to do, of course. Starting lineups are sponsored by Josh Finley of Country Financial. Learn more about protection for the things in your life that matter most and get started on a plan for a comfortable future. Contact Josh Finley today at Country Financial, 242-4024. How do you feel about introducing both of these two teams?
I love it.
There we go.
There's 22, looks like 22 active players in tonight's contest. Looks like we've got 3, 6, 9, 10 for the Mavs and 12 for the Rams. So we got a really nice turnout tonight of players. They're excited. Drum roll's playing. That's nice. And the cheerleaders are all out there behind them in support.
Josh Finley at Country Financial. Contact him today about how he can help ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own no matter what it looks like. To help protect what matters most, call Josh Finley from Country Financial, 242-4024. Drumline is here. That adds to the environment. Quite a few people in attendance. They have one side of the gym shut off so that everybody can pile in and basically the three open sides, and I feel that'll add to the atmosphere tonight. At least it should add to the atmosphere.
You know what? Last year, we had the west side pulled out, I think. And this year, we've got the east side pulled out.
Was it one side last year?
I think we brought – no. I can't – I'm not sure. I can't remember. I do know we broadcasted from the west side last year, and that may just be because those were the ones pulled out last year, not the east side. But this is a different angle for me. I've not been up here with you anywhere other than the west side, so this is a little bit different view for me tonight.
Absolutely it is, and we're going to have a different view on WMIXsports.com a little bit as we will pause to honor America in just a moment, I believe. But so they will recite their oath. We'll tell you that tonight for the Mount Mavericks, you'll see number 2, Tony Wood, number 4, Connor King, number 5, Nathaniel Garner, number 12, Josh Meeks, number 15, Courtney Sammons, number 22, Laura Ellen Pitchford, 23, Henry Hutcherson, number 34, Zach Hayes, number 35, Stephen Stotkamp, 42, Heath Desch, and 55, Katrina Mestel. While for the Mount Rams, we'll introduce them after a quick break. We need to honor America. We will have the national anthem forthcoming. We'll meet the rest of the Rams in just a moment. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Hi, Eric Lyday with One Stop Flooring America here with a big announcement. One Stop Flooring America has partnered with Benjamin Moore to bring their award-winning paint back to the Mount Vernon area. Quality, performance, color, and Benjamin Moore's 130-year history in the paint industry is back after 15 years. Stop in today and see our brand new color center with over 3,500 beautiful color options that will give your painting project the perfect look. Benjamin Moore is back at One Stop Flooring America, 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
There's big savings this month at the all-new Munkin Toyota Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. Come look at a brand new 2018 GMC Sierra 4-wheel drive crew cab, SLT, loaded with equipment, MSRP $52,795. Save over $10,000 at $42,500 plus tax. There's thousands of dollars in savings on every new Toyota Buick GMC in stock, most with 0%. Come see us, Munkin Toyota Buick GMC, Mount Vernon.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. Hi, this is Becky Connor at People's National Bank. At People's National Bank, we agree. Our free checking account is just that, free. You get free paper statements, your first box of checks are free, unlimited check writing, plus free access to over 33,000 ATMs nationwide with our MoneyPass network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking account with only $100. People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Back to the SSM Health broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Fans in the stands tonight here from Shagnon Gymnasium as we wrap up our Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. Mount Vernon Rams tonight have number 10, Molly Hireman, number 11, Dakota Staley, number 12, Jordan Cooper, number 13, Kim Guevens, number 14, Nate Summers, number 20, Wayne Dobbins. Larion Harris wears number 21, while Quincy Hurd, the leading scorers, in number 22. Richie Anderson, one of the seniors honored before the game on senior night, is number 24. Preston Reich is number 25. So we will see Henry Hutcherson jump center for the Mount Vernon Mavericks. They are in their sky blue charcoal trim. Charcoal numerics trimmed in white, while the Rams are in their blacks tonight with orange and white trim. Should be a good one. Jeff Lonnon, Lady Rams basketball coach, alongside. The tip controlled maybe in the front court. It leads to an easy layup for Tony Wood, and we are underway. 2-0. Just like that, the scoring is already going. And
that was quick.
Yeah, normally we have about a minute or so before we get a bucket in these, but the Mavs take the early 2-0 lead. 5-0 are the Rams in Special Olympics basketball this year. The Unified crew heads to a regional on Saturday at Petersburg Porta High School, home of the Blue Jays. That being northwest of Springfield. Let's see. We may have
it over and back here.
May have our first turnover of the night. Yeah, we do. Yep. They were looking to go top, and nobody there.
And do you recognize that official over there that blew that whistle?
Over there or this side? I didn't see who blew the whistle.
Far side. Just blew the whistle, called the over and back. That is none other than former educator Andy Wells.
No way.
Yeah.
That's not him. My peepers aren't very good anymore.
Well, mine aren't either, but I can tell that's Andy Wells.
You gotta remember, I've not seen Andy Wells since my senior year in 2001.
Well, there he is.
Man, no way.
I'm telling you.
Well, that makes for a great night. He was one of the funniest teachers I've ever had. Coming around off a curl is Hutcherson. Kick short corner. Ooh, jumper on the way from the lefty, Tony Wood. It's no good, and the Rams will take it the other way. Quincy Hurd into the front court. Right post, looking for a turnaround. A little fade number. Knocks it down. Nice. We're tied at 2.
Good move by Quincy. A little turnaround jumper a la Larry Bird. A little fade away with that.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, banking at the speed of you. New website coming soon, cfbh.bank, the official voice of all things high school sports here on WMIX. That includes Special Olympics hoops. Hutcherson with it off the left wing. Fights through a double team. Heard one of them and goes to the bucket. Up, no good. Missed off the back of the iron. So Q will go the other way. Has a one-on-one layup with Mr. Hutcherson. Missed it, though. Missed the bunny. We're still tied at 2. 6:25 left to go in the first. Hank going to slow it down across the timeline near the scorer's table. Quite a few folks on hand taking this one in. Good crowd. We're glad to see it. And I think he was hoping that Garner might cut to the basket.
And
turned it over.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Henry's a really good player for the Mavs. He played here. He
did.
Was here, and then now he's over at the Mavs, excuse me. But Henry, a long time participant in this game.
6 minutes left to go in the first. Jumper taken off the left arc, no good.
Jordan Cooper.
Great try by Cooper, but now the rebound goes the other way. Henry has it. Hutcherson will go into the front court. Pitchford wants a taste. Left of the circle, hoping to get the basketball. Coach will direct traffic. They'll move her to the top of the key. 5:42 to go in the first. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth, ssmhealth.com/doctors to find your next physician. As Garner, a little bit of bank going on there. It's 4-2 Mavs.
I saw that every day in PE, Chris, for 4 years. I knew that was going in when he let it go.
Beware the low ceilings.
Fantastic.
Luckily, none of that here. 5:23 to go in the first. Quincy Hurd off of the right wing. Great night we have for you here. Fans in the stands for Special Olympics. And this is a great idea many moons ago. We're able to be here for it as Cooper tries for another one. No good. Rebound to go Tony Wood. Mavs are not just Mount Vernon folks. They're not just Mount Vernon alumni. There's some Salem, some County, among others.
The Rams, however, are
yes.
all Mount Vernon.
All kids in Mount Vernon Township High School's program. As Hutcherson comes around from the wing, dribble drive, it's no good. And going to the free throw line looking for his first points of the night, Henry Hutcherson.
Yep, and trivia question. What athlete that's out there for the Rams right now also participates in another sport at Mount Vernon High School?
That's active or that is
active.
On the floor right now?
On the floor right now.
I
Plays
should
in
know
second
this.
sport at Mount Vernon High
I feel
School.
like Stately.
Nope.
If I remember my fact sheet from last year, which I don't have in front of me right now. 4:49 to go in the first. Awaiting free throws from Mr. Hutcherson. I suppose you're going to tell me the answer and not leave me hanging.
Well, I am.
Second free throw is good. It's 5-2.
Staley is my number one competitor in PE class. I'll tell you that. There's not a game he doesn't love to play and love to win at. But he's not the one I'm talking about.
I know Reich is like a three-sport.
Look at number 22.
But he's not there. Well, I figured Quincy, but
Quincy is a wrestler for Coach Boyd Bauer.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I did know that.
Yes, you did.
5-2. I knew that last year, and because all the wrestlers were out here supporting him.
Yep. Now,
bit of a brain fog today as they look low for Nate Summers. He missed that one. It will trickle out of bounds.
Wrestlers went to the state tournament yesterday. I believe Coach Ballard had at least one, if not 2 or 3, that he took up there. I haven't heard definitively what happened yet. Tough sport.
It is. Very much so. As Hutcherson looks cross post, this will be Wood off the window, and it's good. He has 4 on the night. 7-2 Mavs as they're hot early.
Rams need a bucket.
Need a bucket in a big way. Down 5, 4:14 to play in the first. Fans in the stands for Special Olympics tonight. Glad to be here. Thanks to Community First Bank of the Heartland for being the official voice of the Rams. Hurd for a tray. It's no good. Rebound. We'll go to Tony Wood. Don't know if he likes Anthony or not. It says Tony on the roster. As Hutcherson will walk it across the timeline. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Crossroads Community Hospital says don't live with knee and hip pain. The bone and joint experts are here to help. Find out more at crossroadshospital.com. And now a runner off the right side. It is no good by Hutcherson. He'll go to the line for 2 more. He's 1 of 2 tonight.
He's going to take it to the rim. That's something that you just got to understand and try to get it in front of him and kind of flatten him out and see if you can make him shoot a little longer shot than those layups he's getting to the rim on. You know, Nathaniel Gardner went to high school here, and he loves basketball. He could not wait to come to PE class when I had him. And even if we didn't do basketball that day for an activity, those last 5 minutes, you know, before that bell rings, you know, after everybody's winding down and waiting for the next period, he always wanted that basketball to go shoot a few. So we always kind of had a little deal. He got his basketball, and he'd go shoot for 5 minutes, and he'd be gone.
Right now he's looking at Henry Hutcherson shooting some free throws.
That first one was good, wasn't it?
It certainly was, and it's a 9-2 game now. Mavericks on top. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Harris tipped it. Got it back from Anderson, and now into the front court. They put 9 up there. I have 8 in my book. I've obviously messed something up.
I've got 8 too.
3:35 left to go in the first. Quick turnover underneath. Of course, we hope you're watching online at WMIXsports.com. If you're not here, not to deter our radio audience, but obviously you're going to get the full effect of this one tonight if you're watching online, because we may not give you all of the action, but you can certainly see all of the action on our website. 3:24 left to go in the first. Of course, video streaming presented by Red Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. Find out more about their more than 100 degree and certificate programs. It's Hutcherson off the top.
Nice move.
Nice layup for Henry, and he has his first field goal of the night. It's 10-2.
I think the score's correct again.
Looks like it's right. They shaved that extra point off, as now they look backdoor, they being the Rams. Harris had the right idea, looking for the bounce pass to Anderson, but it trickles out of bounds, and it'll be
a blue ball.
Yes, it will. That is Andy Wells, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I told you.
2:58 left to go in the first, 10-2 score. Quick feed at the back, and that was to number 21, Larion Harris. He'll go to the free throw line.
Went up and down, and you can't do that.
Oh, no, it wasn't a foul. It was a turnover. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was a travel.
2:53 left to go in the first quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland presents all of our high school sports on WMIX, banking at the speed of you. Technological advancements coming in 2019, including the new service called Pay Someone, as Wood will want one inside the wing. No good. It was high off of the glass. Rebound to go to the Rams, Wayne Dobbins, but it's turned over at half court. Tony Wood, he may drive this to the length. Does, and misses off the glass. We'll have a collision underneath, and looks like a jump ball.
Yeah. Rams still playing hard, trying to get down there and get a basket. They're down by 8 right now. They could sure use one. Preston Reich now in the game for the Rams. Kim Guvens is in there. Let's see. Richie Anderson, Larion Harris, and Wayne Dobbins for the Rams.
Josh Meeks, Katrina Mestel, Tony Wood, Connor King just checked in, Heath Desch are the Mavericks. Somebody's going to have to leave. We got too many men on the ice.
We got one going now.
There we go. Got it all sorted out. And now a link to the floor inbound for the Rams at 2:28 to go in the first. 10-2. Mavericks on top. Bounce pass underneath. Nice wide open. That's a good find. Couldn't do anything with it, though. Dobbins from the high post. His jumper is off. Rebound will go to Hutcherson. With 2:13 to go in the first quarter. No scoreboard updates to provide just yet. If we did, they'd be sponsored by Tony Wilt of State Farm Insurance. The bank closed there on Tony Wood. Missed that. Guvens the rebound into the front court.
Good
Nice
pass.
pass. That's a great pass. Inside the free throw line, Wayne Dobbins. Jumper, he banks one in, and it's 10-4.
Assist by Kim Guvens and a nice bank shot from the line by Wayne Dobbins.
6-point game now with 1:46 to go in the first. Hutcherson with it. Ray Clody mentioned he might sub freely. Is Hutcherson going to go with a layup there? It's good. He has 6, 12-4. They have big games tomorrow in the regional at West Glen High School. So they want his people, his guys, his gals all worn out for tomorrow. Said that. Hide the cheerleaders. Zach Hayes getting ready to check in as that jumper's high off the glass. He's infamous from year one. Been a part of this every time.
Yes, he has.
I love it. 1:08 left to go in the first. It's 12-4. And off of the right sideline is Henry Hutcherson. Looking for the lob inside. Tony Wood off glass. No, uses the iron, but it's unkind with less than a minute to go. Bounces around. Plate goes right back to him. Uses the glass. There you go, big boy. He has 6. And it's 14-4. With 50 seconds left, the clock will stop to let some subs into the ball game, and they are Zach Hayes and Stephen Sotkamp.
I think between Tony Wood and Henry Hutcherson, that's 12 out of their 14 points.
Certainly is. As the Mavericks are on top, 14-4. That's a great pass to Dobbins underneath. He missed that one. Harris fights for the rebound with Wood. Looks like a jump ball favors the Mavericks. Mavericks are sky blue clad with charcoal trim. Gosh, what's that called? On the side, the trim on the sides. Argyle trim on the sides. These are new unis for them tonight. The first time that they had seen them. In fact, they did not know the design. The players did not. They did not see them until they were laid out tonight.
Nice.
So nice surprise for them and their sharp sky blue unis with charcoal trim. It's inside to Wood. That's dangerous. He uses the iron that time, and he has 8 with 15 seconds left to go. It's 16-4 in the first quarter. Mavericks on top.
Got 10 seconds to go. Let's push the ball here and see if we can get a basket before this buzzer. Down to 6, 5. Wayne Dobbins inside. Nope.
Hutcherson might launch one from half court. He does. Oh, my. That was almost there. He looked like he was taking a jumper.
Yeah, that was closer than you realized.
At the end of the first quarter, the Mavericks 16, the Rams 4. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
It's banking, but at the speed of you. Coming soon in 2019, online mortgage applications, mobile deposit for your checks, and a super easy way to pay someone with a program called Pay Someone. Plus, you're going to love Community First Bank's new website coming soon. It's cfbh.bank. It'll be mobile friendly and packed with all the latest and easiest ways to bank. Yes, getting better every day. It's banking at the speed of you at Community First Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get back to your sport. Get back to life. The talented team of orthopedic specialists at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois lead the way in sports medicine with the latest non-surgical techniques for a speedy recovery, along with the latest innovations in arthroscopic surgery. Keeping young athletes healthy is their specialty, getting them back on the field sooner after an injury. See Dr. Ben Poole, Dr. Angela Freehill, and PA Devin Hertling today. Call 618-242-3778 or visit orthocenter-si.com.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, WMIX Sports.com. Fans in the stands for Special Olympics tonight as we start the second quarter. Rams trailing the Mavericks, both teams from Mount Vernon, 16-4. Rams start the basketball as Dakota Staley looks for a jumper left post, missed it off the glass. Rebound will be out of bounds, last touch by Mount Vernon. It'll be Maverick basketball as they move right to left.
Good hustle by Staley, getting back on defense. This team's playing kind of a 1-2-2 zone on both ends.
Hutcherson with it off of the right wing. Curls around, looking to go baseline, has a seam, but pulls up. Jumper's no good. Rebound will go to Quincy Hurd. Hurd has just 2 points. Nice assist possibility here. Dakota Staley up. Yes. Good. Kind iron that time for Dakota. His first points of the night at 16-6 as the Rams are back within 10.
Great job, Dakota Staley. Ran the 4 all the way to the rim, got a nice pass, and shot it in.
Hutcherson will cross the timeline, right of the circle. 16-6 game. 7:08 left to go in the first half. Joe's Pizza and Pasta sponsors our halftime show. And, of course, all of the action is sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Banking at the speed of you. Check out their new website coming soon, cfbh.bank. Left wing, Hutcherson. Ooh, around top goes elbow. Now looking for
Picked
some
up
short
his
corner
dribble.
action.
Now he's stuck. Got it out.
Finds Tony Wood, who bounces the pass back to Henry. Jumper inside the free throw line. No good off the back of the iron. Rebound will be out of bounds. Looks like that's last touch by the Rams. Dakota Staley, Quincy Hurd, Jordan Cooper, Nate Summers, Laurion Harris on the floor for the Rams. Looks like Katrina Mestel, Heath Desch, Josh Meeks, Nathaniel Garner, and Tony Wood. Nope. Garner takes a seat. Tony Wood and Henry Hutcherson are the Mavericks. Bounce pass back door off of the inbound for Hutcherson. He'll be quadruple team. Tries to get a shot off. Did. Pulled it back. Throws a shot up that's no good. Will a jump ball in the rebound off of the left block, and that'll favor the Mavericks on the possession arrow.
Yep. Cheerleaders on both the north and south end. It's just a really nice atmosphere. I think there's about 15 total on each end. About 30 cheerleaders here tonight, Chris.
Adds to the atmosphere, as did the pep band and the drum line. Missed jumper turns into a rebound opportunity, which leads to second chance points for Henry Hutcherson. He has 8. It's 18-6. Mavericks on top. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth. To find your next position, log on to ssmhealth.com/doctors. The left side, no good for Quincy Hurd. Followed his shot, but then Hutcherson gets the clean up there off of the second miss. 5:55 to go in the first half. 18-6 score. 12-point game. With it across the timeline is Henry Hutcherson. Hutcherson looks to the free throw line for Tony Wood. Wood's jumper is no good. Rebound will be taken away for Quincy Hurd, who drives into the front court. Looking for a lob out of the reach of Harris, but bounces it right back. And now Hurd gets a couple of points. Couple of quick points for Quincy Hurd. He has 4, and it's 18-8. The Rams are back within 10.
Nice pass by Laurion Harris there on the fast break. Quincy did a good job of following the play and picking up a nice little layup in front of the rim.
Looks like
Nate Summers is in the game.
That he is. As Hutcherson rests crossing the timeline. Slows down the tempo a little bit. 18-8, 5:10 to play in the first half. Everybody seems to be enjoying themselves. Nice crowd on hand here at Chagnon Gymnasium tonight. For those of you watching online at WMIXSports.com, don't mind the random heads that walk into the shot once in a while. It's part of the fun of the atmosphere. We'll have a foul on the shot. Looks like Hutcherson going to the line again to shoot 2. He's shooting about a 50% clip.
Looks like we got Mark Leahy over at the scorer's bench tonight. That means the bench is in good hands.
Absolutely.
Sean Doherty, Ray Clody.
Hutcherson's first free throw is good.
Leanne Ferguson keeping a book.
(19-8) score. Hutcherson is at the free throw line. Spins before the second shot. It's on the way. That's good. Much better pair that time at the line. 20-8, 12-point lead. 5:02 left in the first half. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of Rams athletics here on your radio. Banking at the speed of you. Throw to the free throw line. Oh, it's high from Cooper, but the putback by Hurd's not there either, but he's fouled into the line to shoot 2. We'll go Quincy Hurd. One of my favorite additions to the WMIX t-shirt walking up. Antique Irish green with white trim. I always like it when I spot,
like this one right here?
That's exactly. Antique Irish green is the color.
I wish I had one of those.
Well, unfortunately, I've not had those about a year or so. They stand the test of time, however. A 20-8 score as the first free throw no good from Quincy Hurd.
Speaking of t-shirts, the t-shirts for this event got handed out yesterday at the high school, and several of our students bought them, and they're displaying them very proudly here tonight. Kind of a charcoal gray with some orange and white lettering. They're pretty sharp.
Downtown from Quincy Hurd. Bang it. He has, more than what he had before. I think 7 now. 20-11. Cuts it to single digits. As the Mavs can't believe it, they're going to call a timeout. Sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust in the corner of 34th and Broadway. in Mount Vernon.
He certainly brought the crowd to life with that shot, didn't he? That was a nice shot. And he cuts the lead down to single digits, which looks like 9 points.
I think that is literally Gildan's charcoal color T-shirt. You are right.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with the T-shirt color chart.
I do believe that's a Gildan shirt.
Yeah, that is definitely charcoal.
There's one in on my desk right now.
I just ordered the next edition of WMIX T-shirts the other day. I don't remember what color neon blue, but it's not the traditional 80s neon. So looking forward to those, but a great night here. I could talk T-shirt colors all night, but I'd like to also talk Special Olympics basketball. And, of course, the Rams are 5-0 on the season. The Unified team, don't forget this is a Unified school. They've gone to state a couple of times. Their Unified regional for the Rams is Saturday at Petersburg, Porta, which, in talking with Ray Clody about that, I said that tells me there's not enough teams. Needs to be more schools getting in on this, more Unified schools is what I'm getting at.
Yes.
And so a regional might be in Benton or has been in Salem before. But just that sort of thing to where there's more schools in on this, more schools supporting it. And, that would be a great thing to see, obviously.
It sure would.
Oh, goodness. I don't mean to yawn.
All right, here we go. 4.5. 4.5 minutes left to go till halftime here. 20-11, the Mavericks lead.
It's a 9-point game thanks to a Quincy Hurd 3.
Henry Hutcherson still running the point for the Mavs. He has not seen much rest time today.
Stumbles, regains control, goes around right block, up and in. That's a good shot by Henry Hutcherson, of course. 6 in the quarter, 12 in the game. That extends the lead to 11. 22-11, 4:10 left to go in the first half.
If the Rams could find a way to stop Henry Hutcherson, they would have something going here, because he's really the one that's doing a lot of their scoring. Tony Wood has 8.
Look at a foul on the block shot from behind. Is now going to the free throw line is Quincy Hurd. He's 0 of 2 there tonight. Good to see Anderson Clody out and about running around. I think he's about on his 9th lap back and forth here in front of us. Misses the first, does Quincy Hurd. Anderson Clody might be the most energetic young man I've encountered in my entire life. A lot of energy on the floor, too.
Yeah, for sure.
These guys gals are having fun. Free throw by Quincy. Good. He missed the first but made the second. That cuts it to 22-12.
It's his 8th point of the night.
Having a good night. Very good athlete here for the Rams. 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. Mavericks 22, Rams 12, 10-point game.
Scoreboard now shows, there we go. It said 23-22. We bumped her up by 10 there.
3:45 to go. I don't know if Mark's having as much fun as the rest of us, but
I don't think he is.
Fade jumper from the right block is good by
He's fighting the scoreboard right now. There, he got it right. Now it's 22. Now they just scored, so now he's got to figure. There we go. 24-12. That's correct.
He's a seasoned veteran. So.
He is. He will figure it out. I guarantee you.
You're obviously as girls basketball coach. It's Quincy Hurd coming around.
Oh,
a 3 on the way, just misses that one. Hutcherson the rebound. You know how valuable Mark is. I mean, to your program,
yeah,
the high school itself, around the scoreboard tonight. So anything we joke about, obviously, is in jest.
Yeah.
But a good man and very devoted to the high school athletes. Nice cross-post pass that ends up in a missed shot, but Wood cleans it up with the left hand. Great effort by Josh Meeks. But a good cleanup there for Tony Wood. He's in double digits.
Well, guys like that are irreplaceable. I mean, Mark's a guy who, has gone on a school bus for years and, for not too much, basically nothing, and volunteered his time and never asked for anything and has always been there for our program.
Cooper miss for the Rams, turns into a Wood miss for the Mavericks. Now Quincy Hurd into the front court, right wing 3 on the way, it's good. Another triple. And he,
it's the second one of the quarter,
is 2 of 3 from beyond the arc.
And he is fired up.
As he should be. I'm fired up. I love a good 3.
Back to 9.
Like a good mid-range jumper, too.
Yeah.
We've seen some of those out of Tony Wood and Henry Hutcherson. 26.
But
15.
do not forget the shot from Nathaniel Gardner.
No, absolutely not. There's no forgetting that. As Quincy Hurd will Ryle into the front court. Another three on the way. Yes, sir. Banks one, but it misses. Put back by Harris. Not there. Yeah, it is. The iron tells me to quiet down as it's in a kind iron. It's 26-17. Somebody wants a timeout somewhere.
Little life out of the Rams. That's a 5-point stretch there, a 5-point run. It cuts it back to 9 points.
Pitchford and Hayes going to check in here.
Cheerleaders come on the floor. Taking a little break.
A little officials timeout, if you will, for some water. Sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust. Crossroads Community Hospital, also one of our great sponsors. Don't live with knee and hip pain. Crossroads Community Hospital. Bone and joint experts are here to help. Log on to crossroadshospital.com for more information. As we said, this is also the First Mid Illinois Bank and Trust timeout. See Dwayne Gawley for all of your home loan needs. First Mid is an equal housing lender. It's a 9-point game. Minute 50 left to go in the first half. As the Rams and Mavericks get a bit of a breather here. A 9-point game, 26-17 Jeff Londen, and obviously for both of these two teams, to get a bit of a break, get a breather, drink some fluids, get back into this one and have more fun.
About 2 minutes to go here till the halftime. Get a little halftime break. We miss Brian Reynolds, I said earlier, because he's usually our popcorn and water guy. Don't see him here tonight.
Might be working.
We're going to have to do it ourselves, I guess.
Minute 50 left to go in the second quarter. Bounce pass on the inbound from Orell and Pitchford. As Hutcherson will run point. Pitchford right alongside in tow. She'll break for the top of the key. It's Hutcherson dribbles between the legs, the volleyball lines. Tries to set the screen.
A little screen there.
She's not going to let her get anywhere close to Henry Hutcherson. I love it. Is off of the right wing. Here comes Hank back around on a reverse, met by Cooper. Escapes the defender, goes baseline for a runner. That's a good shot. Henry Hutcherson has 10 in the quarter. 28-17 Mavs. Minute 14 to go in the first half. Quincy Hurd with the basketball. Scoreboard updates if we had them tonight. Would be sponsored by Tony Wiltshire, State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Cooper from near the elbow. Up. No. Rattles off the iron. Rebound underneath. Please. Jump ball. It'll be Tony Wood and the Mavericks taking this one. I'm curious for the halftime festivities. They have 50-50 here tonight.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get in on that.
Need to. So if you win, you can donate it back. Harris will get a rebound off a miss. Rams into the front court. They have Hurd underneath.
3-on-1.
Here's Cooper. No, pardon me. That's Nate Summers.
Nate Summers.
Yeah, Dad.
Good
He
shot,
knocks
Nate.
one down.
Fantastic.
9-point game, 28-19, 35 seconds left to go here in the first half.
And he guaranteed me a basket yesterday when I talked to him. So he kept his promise.
I hope he runs up and tells you on Monday, Coach Lonnen, I made my basket. 28-19.
He will. Trust me.
15 seconds left. Hutcherson here with the first half. Inside to Tony Wood. Great play, but he misses it. Rebound will go to Quincy Hurd. Dribbling through traffic and off a foot. He'll recover. Dribbles off another foot. Somebody kicks it, but we pick it up at the timeline. And that's where we pick up the action. Harris through the hands. And we'll knock the shot off. We lost sight of the clock trying to regain possession. We can tell you here at the half, it is the Mount Vernon Mavericks 28, the Mount Vernon Rams 19. We'll take a break, come back with your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
It's banking, but at the speed of you. Coming soon in 2019, online mortgage applications, mobile deposit for your checks, and a super easy way to pay someone with a program called Pay Someone. Plus, you're going to love Community First Bank's new website coming soon. It's cfbh.bank. It'll be mobile friendly and packed with all the latest and easiest ways to bank. Yes, getting better every day. It's banking at the speed of you at Community First Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Soar into a new industry or make strides in your current one with a drone certificate from Ren Lake College. This innovative program offers top-notch instruction to fly unmanned aircraft systems in many industries, including agriculture, criminal justice, videography, and more. Just 3 classes taken 2 nights a week can get you in the air and prepare to become a certified drone pilot through the FAA. For more info, call 618-437-5321, extension 1261, or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Get back to your sport. Get back to life. The talented team of orthopedic specialists at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois lead the way in sports medicine with the latest non-surgical techniques for a speedy recovery, along with the latest innovations in arthroscopic surgery. Keeping young athletes healthy is their specialty, getting them back on the field sooner after an injury. See Dr. Ben Hool, Dr. Angela Freehill, and PA Devin Hertling today. Call 618-242-3778 or visit orthocenter-si.com.
Hey, sports fans, it's your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilk. As an athlete, if you want to be successful on the field, on the court, or on the diamond, it takes a good plan, a team working together, and a good coach. At State Farm, we believe in that same approach. Protecting your family from everyday risk doesn't just happen. If your insurance plan isn't working, or if you're going at it alone, let me introduce you to my team. We want to be your coach and get a strategy that works for you. Find me online, stop by my office, or just look for the Jeep. I'll be glad to help.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Boston halftime show starts now.
It's halftime at Chagnon Gymnasium. Fans in the stands for Special Olympics, and right now the Mount Vernon Mavericks with a 28-19 lead over the Mount Vernon Rams. Chris Hugo, Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonan alongside. We'll have scoring and stats and more coming up in just a bit. Joe's Pizza and Pasta, the people's choice for Italian in the King City, just off the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. Maybe you're sitting around watching us at home on WMIXSports.com. You can order your Chicago-style pie at orderjoes.com and have it delivered. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll get caught up on some thoughts and some scoring and stats. The Rockin' Rams on the floor right now. 50-50. Some shooting stuff coming up later here at halftime at Chagnon Gym. Fans in the stands for Special Olympics. We'll take a break. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911.
There's big savings this month at the all-new Munkin Toyota Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. Come look at a brand new 2018 GMC Sierra 4-wheel drive crew cab, SLT, loaded with equipment, MSRP $52,795. Save over $10,000 at $42,500 plus tax. There's thousands of dollars in savings on every new Toyota Buick GMC in stock, most with 0%. Come see us, Munkin Toyota Buick GMC, Mount Vernon.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonan alongside. We have some scoring and bad time for hiccup. We have some scoring and stats of this one.
Halftime score is 28 for the Mavericks and 19 for the Rams, or the Rams. Molly Hireman played, did not score. Dakota Staley had 2 points. Jordan Cooper played, hasn't scored yet. Kim Dubins, been in the game, hasn't scored yet. Nathan Summers has 2 points. Wayne Dobbins has 2. Orion Harris has 2. Quincy Hurd, the leading scorer for the Rams, with 11 it includes 2 threes there in the second quarter. Richie Anderson has played, hasn't scored yet, and so is Preston Wright. For the Mavs, Tony Wood has 10 points. Connor King still hasn't scored. Nathaniel Gardner with 2 points. Josh Meeks hasn't scored yet. Courtney Sammons has not scored yet. Laura Ellen Pitchford has not scored yet. Henry Hutcherson, a big leader for them, at 16 points. Zach Hayes, Steven Sotkamp, Heath Desch, and Katrina Maskell have all been in and have not scored yet. So we've seen a lot of participation, Chris. Some people have scored a lot of points, or a few people have. Some people have scored a few, and some people have been out there and haven't scored yet. But as you and I both know, basketball's, especially this kind of event, is not really all about who makes the most points or whether you even score at all. This is about coming together from the community to honor these kids and to give them an experience that I'm sure they're going to remember for a long time to come. And judging from what I've saw so far, that's happening.
We have plenty of time before we start the second half. I was thinking there was some sort of shooting exposition.
for the halftime show?
Yeah, I think. But this is Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. Home of the Chicago-style pizza. And, of course, you can order one online right now at orderjoes.com or dine in just off the square on Jordan Street in Mount Vernon. We'll have more thoughts. We'll talk about the second half coming up. We'll talk about the first half that was a little bit more. It's all still to come here on your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
Soar into a new industry or make strides in your current one with a drone certificate from Ren Lake College. This innovative program offers top-notch instruction to fly unmanned aircraft systems in many industries, including agriculture, criminal justice, videography, and more. Just 3 classes taken 2 nights a week can get you in the air and prepare to become a certified drone pilot through the FAA. For more info, call 618-437-5321, extension 1261, or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Back to the SSM Health broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and WMIXsports.com. I'm Chris Hugo, Jeff Lon alongside the Mount Vernon Rams and the Mount Vernon Mavericks here at halftime on your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. Coach for the Rams, sluggish first half. However, probably the key to the second half will be finding an answer to Henry Hutcherson. Although I was told before the game, may not see a lot of time in the second half because they have a regional tomorrow at West Glen High School. So for the Rams, they trail now, but still in single digits at the break.
Well, he has 16 points. He's had a real nice half, and I would imagine we'll probably see a little less of him in this second half. And I'm going to predict this turns out to be a pretty close basketball game for the end here. The Rams are really on kind of a little bit of a roll. This game could have gone the other way as well. I mean, it's 28-19, but there was a point there where the Mavs were starting to run away with it, and Henry was scoring, pretty much at will on their end. And the Rams kind of, I think it was Quincy that made the 2 threes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quincy made the 2 threes, got to the line a couple times, and all of a sudden it's back to a single-digit game. So the Rams have done a really nice job collectively as a team of not giving up and staying in there and hanging in there, and now they've got a chance here in the second half if they throw some points in and play some good defense.
That'll be half the battle there. 28-19. 9-point game. We'll start the second half in about 3 minutes or so. It's hard to believe this night, half over already. Fans in the stands for Special Olympics. And we have such a great organization in place here at Mount Vernon Township High School with the Rams, and they do multiple sports. So do the Mavericks. And really, the Mavericks are kind of an adult version of the Rams once they graduate. There are some kids, some adults from Salem and the outlying areas as well. But really, for the Mavericks, you have that opportunity after you graduate Mount Vernon Township High School. So really, it's kind of a nice thing to see both of these programs here and being able to go from a high school student to an adult and still have this outlet for Special Olympics.
No doubt about it. And like I said, I live with this all the time, with these kids at our high school. They come in my class each and every day. I talk about the Rams, and it makes me feel really good to be able to participate in an event like this and just, do my little part, above and beyond the job. I'm going to see these kids, I guess, we'll get Monday now, and they're going to come in with smiles on their faces, and we're going to talk a whole bunch about this game tonight. And I've tried to. That's one thing I mentioned. Even the kids who didn't score at halftime, I mentioned them on the radio because I want to make sure I get each and every one of them, mentioned. Chris, we think about our own games, like our girls' games, of course, Coach Creel's games, and baseball games, and softball games, and kids that get mentioned on the radio. Not everybody gets that opportunity. I remember when I first started coaching at Anna, and we had somebody come do our game on the radio, and it was like, that was big time. I'm telling you that we were nervous. Kids were nervous. We were going to be on the radio for the very first time. This would have been back in the 90s, of course, but you know, when you've experienced it so many times, I guess you kind of get used to it. But these kids love it, you know, and it's an opportunity for them to get a little publicity and get their name out on the airwaves. And I certainly have no problem doing that. And you'll probably hear me do it 3 or 4 more times tonight before we're done.
Absolutely. Exciting to be able to hear your name. I know sometimes when I hear my name from other people, it gets a little exciting, depending upon the circumstance.
Depends on context.
Yes.
As we all know.
Yes. But, yeah, it's absolutely a great experience and good for us to be here. I like the community service aspect of it, but I also like the fun that I get out of it on a personal level. Sometimes it's tough for me not to have too much fun trying to do this. Got to restrain myself at times because I could easily go on tangent after tangent, kind of like I am now. But 28-19 here as we prepare for the third quarter and what should be a fun second half. We'll see who each team puts out there to start. I see Staley, I see Hurd, I see Cooper, Dobbins, and Harris possibly for the Rams. Wood, or no, let's see. It's anybody's guess right now for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't quite got him out there yet.
Zach Hayes working the crowd. And we shall see. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. They're banking at the speed of you. Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina, they make the switch easy. Pick up your switch kit at one of their convenient locations.
And there's that fantastic popcorn put together in the popper by none other than Marvin Leathers.
Marvo, baby. He got on to me not that long ago because I don't really pimp the concession stand like I used to. I need to write that down or put it in my reads. Marvin does a great job. Best popcorn in the South 7 Conference. Great assortment of candy. The famous Lee Emery Zero bars, as we like to joke. Usually some pizza some nights and some Marvo dogs. Popcorn, Pepsi products, cold water.
He absolutely does a Class A job down there. And another guy we're just lucky to have.
Oh, absolutely.
Because that's not something that is always fun. You know, he's here during the day, you know, having to meet the Pepsi guy or, you know, the candy bar guy or whoever it is. He'll show up here at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, long before any fans or players show up at the game to load that and stock that concession stand. And, you know, he'll borrow a couple of my students and give them a free soda for the help to do all that, you know, that leg work and those heavy lifting jobs he needs for the soda. And he just stocks it and he organizes it. And he's just lucky to have guys like that in your program.
Well, yeah, not to mention the time he spends negotiating a lot of that stuff because, I mean, you know, he's able to use his skills to get great pricing so that he can not, I don't want to say turn a profit, but so he can raise money for the Booster Club, and that really helps the program.
And you don't realize how much you miss people like that until they're not doing it anymore. And if and when he ever gets to that point where he doesn't want to do it anymore and does something else, you're going to find out how much we really miss a guy like that in our programs and helping us and doing this for everybody.
They're doing the 50-50 right now. Molly Hireman had the ability to announce that.
That's great. I did not win because I did not play.
You can't play if you don't win or something like that. You can't win if you don't play, I think, is
Something
actually
like
what
that.
it is.
Yeah.
Let's gave away something else. I don't know. I won 50-50 one time. I was doing Weber Sandoval at Sandoval. And I won the 50-50. And I was just like this, you know, waving it back like, yeah, you know, whatever. Don't want it. Donate it. And they still brought it to me. I was like, you know, what am I supposed to say? Hey, I can't scream, hey, I don't want it. Or, hey, I'm donating it. And so that was my unique
Wouldn't you
experience.
like to hit one, though, just like a Cardinal game or a Blues game? You
that
know those,
or Metamora
big
football.
giant ones. Or Metamora football, which is in that same category.
I wanted to hit that, but I'm pretty sure mine went in different.
Yeah, ours went in one bucket, and theirs went in another one, I'm pretty sure, that day.
Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams as we start the second half. Rams with it. Dakota Staley off a dribble outside the paint. Launches one. No good. Rebound tip at Plinko's. Who wants it? Henry has it for the Mavericks. And Hutcherson comes out of the traffic with it. Across the timeline. Link to the floor. Layup is good.
That's Henry's 18th point of the evening.
30-19. I find myself wondering with a what if the Rams would have had the unified program when Henry was in high school, as an off-balance jumper is good from Nate Summers. Wow. Well, hello.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
That tickled the twine for sure as Pitchford will inbound. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth, ssmhealth.com/doctors to find your next physician. Pitchford just not going to let anybody get to Henry. Probably the best defender on the floor right now.
She certainly is setting some good screens, isn't she?
Absolutely. As Wood going to hand off to Hutcherson coming around. Gardner going to get set. Oh, but Henry will take it. Launches a jumper, no good.
Oh, here we go on the break.
This is Cooper with it. Cooper will drive, 4 on none. Hutcherson tries to steal. Cooper gets it off. It's no good. Hurd puts it back up and in. Good cleanup for Quincy Hurd. He has 13. It's 30-23.
Yeah. It's the closest it's been for quite some time.
Absolutely. 6:26 left to go in the third quarter. Fans in the stands at Special Olympics basketball tonight on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Either 5 or 6 of these, and we've been broadcasting every single one of them. 30-23 the score. It's 6. Started in 2014, I remember now. Jumper from the left side is good for, I believe, Josh Meeks.
That's his first 2 points of the night.
We have some subs.
Kimmy Gubens.
Going to check back in.
Kim Gubens in the game for Jordan Cooper. Looks like that's it.
Yep.
Back to a 9-point game. It's just kind of been this way for the last quarter or so, holding at about 9 points.
5:50 left to go in the third quarter.
Bang.
3 on the way for Quincy Hurd. 5 in the quarter, 16 on the night. It's a 4-point game. No, it's not. 6-point game.
Close.
32-23.
It's getting close to 4 points.
They have the guy on the screen here on our video stream updated. My apologies. 32-26.
And that is as close as it's been for a long time. A couple more of those and we'll be tied. The 3-point shot has changed basketball, Chris.
It certainly has. It's changed this game. But here's Hurd off the steal. See if he can convert to points. Throws one up. Throws one back door for Harris. Up, no good. I love the unselfishness. But Hutcherson will come out of the rebound. Of course he will. Length of the floor layup coming. Jumper is no good. Rebound will go to Harris.
Stolen back by Hutcherson. Stolen back by Harris. With 3 steals in 5 seconds there.
It is a chaotic pace. Is now off the right side. There we go. A Hurd layup. He has 18, 19. Somewhere in there.
4-point game. I had a feeling this was coming.
Rams are not going anywhere. Right back into it. 4:30 mark of the third quarter. 32-28. Rinn Lake College presents our video streaming. Thank you to RLC. I know they're happy to be a part of this as well. Jumper from the free throw line for Wood is in and out. 4-point game. Dakota Staley the rebound. Gives it up to Hurd.
Chance to cut it to 2 right here, Chris.
Maybe 1. 3 inside the volleyball line is good. It's a 1-point game. 32-31. And the Rams are back within 1. And what a game we've had here. What a second. How about a third quarter for Quincy Hurd?
That's NBA range there. I mean, that's 5 feet behind the arc.
1-point game. Cheerleaders are cheering them on. The Chaos Cage that's here are on their feet. As Hutcherson will wait for the timeout from Coach. It's sponsored by First Mid-Bank and Trust in the corner 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. See some frustration on the faces of the Mavericks. Not happy. A lot of dignitaries here taking this one in. Rhonda Knight of our area Special Olympics District is here taking this one in as well. At least I thought I saw her somewhere. Don't see her now, but she was here at least.
Earlier, yep.
Of course, you look at it. I know I saw Principal Rowdy Fothery here around here somewhere a moment ago.
Right below us, about 6, 8 feet below us. All of our, well, I see Mr. Kanke. I see John Cabot in the crowd.
FFA.
Yes. Yep. Andrews is in there with them.
We have 2019 Flame of Hope winner Charles Mattmiller here as he's taking this one in. That's the highest honor of recognition given by Special Olympics Illinois. He is with the Department of Corrections, so Charles Mattmiller watching this one, and quite a few people taking this one in tonight here at Chagnon Gymnasium. It's out of the corner in a 1-point game, 3:33 left to go in the third. Up top is Hutcherson for the Mavericks. Looking right side out of the post, dribbles around traffic, tries to save it from going out of bounds. Uh-oh. He does. My apologies.
Gets it back.
No whistle as Hutcherson gets it back from the left elbow. Jumper now on the way short. Sportsmanship there by Harris. Pick up Dakota Staley, who had fallen, and now the other way goes Quincy Hurd. Will he try another three? Better watch his back pocket. He's got a couple of defenders on his tail. Missed by Summers. Clean up by Harris. We'll have a jump ball on the rebound. And it'll go with the Mavericks on the alternating possession rule with 3:06 to go in the third.
That's a big possession. They could have taken a lead there. It's just a 1-point game. Now they got to play defense and get the ball back.
If memory serves correctly, the Rams have not led in this one.
No, I don't believe they have at all, ever. Let's see, got a substitution. That's Richie Anderson. And he is in for Staley, Dakota Staley.
3 minutes left to go in the third, 32-31 ball game, 1-point game from Chagnon. We're glad to have you on WMIX and WMIXsports.com on this Saturday night. Guvens and Hurd guarding Hutcherson here. Hutcherson going to try to look for Wood, and that'll be a bounce pass. It ends up across the opposing sideline. It'll be Ram basketball in front of the Mavericks bench. Cooper on the inbound to Hurd. Quincy across the timeline. Right wing going to dribble in. May have an easy jumper here. Yep. And the Rams are on top for the first time tonight, 33-32.
I got him for 12 in the quarter.
Having a pretty good second half so far. 23 on the night for Quincy Hurd. Left wing, this is number 23, Henry Hutcherson. Stolen away, it's Hurd on a break. Clears everybody. Layup is no good. It just barely fell off the front of the iron. He puts it back. 14-point quarter for Q, and it's 35-32. Rams lead the Mavericks here. Heath Desch, Tony Wood, Josh Meeks, Henry Hutcherson, Connor King in the game, and now King and Desch take a seat for Nathaniel Garner and Zach Hayes. Guvens, Anderson.
Go ahead.
Who else? Harris, Hurd,
Summers.
Summers for the Rams. Hurd, another steal. It'll be Harris to come up with it. Less than 2 to play in the third. He'll go left-hand layup. A very kind iron. It spun around and dropped through, and that's what it's all about. That's what makes it a good night.
That ball was out and came right back in.
37-32. It's the largest Ram lead of the night.
So that's a 14, if my math is right, 14-0 run.
Absolutely.
They were down 9, and now they're up 5.
Gardner just going to miss off the mark. Clean up by Wood. He'll take it away. Jump ball. I like that call. Go the other way on the alternating possession. A chance for the Rams to extend this lead. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Banking at the speed of you. In 2019, more advancements are coming, especially that new website, cfbh.bank. 5-point game here. Hurd with it up top. He'll take a three. It's wide open. He takes it. It's no good in front of the iron.
Get it, Kim.
Rebound out of the reach of Kim Guvens, and Hutcherson almost had it stolen away by Kimmy. Now the other way goes Wood on a layup. That'll stop the bleeding somewhat. Cuts it to a one-possession game, 37-34.
Mavs needed that basket for sure. Things were going south fast there for a while.
Yes, they were. It's now an easy layup. Was that Harris that time?
Yep.
He has 2 more.
He's got 6 for the game. Another left-handed layup. Nice.
Now it's 22 seconds, a 5-point game. Did we have some Hayes action going on that I missed?
We did.
Good. Communicating with some of the cheerleaders, if you will, and now going the other way. This will be Hutcherson into the front court. Layup on the left side. Good. Henry with the basket. He has 20, and it's 39-36, and clock will stop with 4.1 momentarily.
3-point game, 4.1 seconds to go. The Rams are going to have to get it down there fast and in a hurry to beat this buzzer.
It's a 3-point game, 39-36, Rams on top here. Thanks to the folks at Crossroads Community Hospital for their sponsorship. Tony Wilcher, State Farm agent of Mount Vernon, for sponsoring our scoreboards. Quick inbound to Hurd. Will he get across the timeline? He will with one.
Yes, he will.
Does he get the shot off? They count the shot. He got it off just in time, banked one in. From the point, it's 30, make that 41-36 after 3. The Rams by 5. This is Mount Vernon Special Olympics basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
But at the speed of you. Coming soon in 2019, online mortgage applications, mobile deposit for your checks, and a super easy way to pay someone with a program called Pay Someone. Plus, you're going to love Community First Bank's new website coming soon. It's cfbh.bank. It'll be mobile friendly and packed with all the latest, easiest ways to bank. Yes, getting better every day. It's banking at the speed of you at Community First Bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Joe's Pizza in Mount Vernon is known for their outstanding real Chicago-style pizza and pasta, dine-in or carry-out. But did you know that Joe's offers catering? Yes, Joe's Pizza caters everything, no matter the size. But better yet, their prices are just as appealing as their menu selections. Appetizers, salads, pasta and Alfredo specials, and oven-baked specialties like mostaccioli, lasagna, even eggplant parmesan. Just remember, Joe's Pizza caters everything. Call Joe's today to find out more. 242-2600.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition at WMIXSports.com, powered by Ren Lake College.
WMIXSports.com as we head to the fourth quarter here in the King City. The Mount Vernon Rams 41, the Mount Vernon Mavericks 36. It's Special Olympics basketball here on this Saturday night. The SSM Health broadcast booth. Chris Hugo, Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonan alongside. Colby Jennels is back at the Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow takes care of the video at WMIXSports.com. 41-36, Rams by 5. Mavericks with the basketball. Again, they're in action tomorrow at Westland for their regional. The Unified Rams are in action at Petersburg Porta High School as we'll have a block shot by Quincy Hurd. That'll be next Saturday, as they will have regional play to try to get to state.
Good block by Quincy. Quincy's just had one heck of a game.
Certainly has. Quick inbound, Hutchison saves that one for going out of bounds. Tough shot. Nope, it ends up in the pass to Wood underneath. That's a tough play for Tony Wood, but he makes it.
Yep, bad angle, but he got it in there. It's his 14th point of the night. Oh, somebody's got it. There we go.
There. It's a 25-point night so far unofficially for Quincy Hurd. Oh, dribble off of a foot, ends up off the shins of somebody. Tony Wood, he'll pick it up. Off the turnover, finds Hutcherson trying to dribble around, but he'll just pull up from the high post. It's no good. And now the rebound. We'll have a collision, and the rebound will be out of bounds. Not sure off of whom. 41-38 score, 7:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Got a collision there on the far sideline.
Henry's down on the floor. Hope he's okay.
Kerry Hammond going to check it out.
Loose ball kind of out there in the middle of the floor, and he went after it and kind of collided with Quincy's hip.
Of course, we talk about people who are instrumental to Ram athletics overall. How about Kerry Hammond?
Absolutely. And she's right on the spot right there with Henry, and he's up, and he's fine. He's going to stay in the game.
Carries that right mix of knowing when to have tough love, but also at the same time when to take it seriously. And
yeah,
a rare attribute.
Yeah,
great athletic trainer here at Mount Vernon Township High School. We've talked about Marvin Leathers tonight, Mark Leahy. All great stewards of this great institution. 41-38, Rams on top. Special Olympics hoops on your Saturday night here on WMIX. Pitchford going to come defend, or she's going to exit for a substitution. So Pitchford will take a seat, is what it looks like. And Guvens will inbound for Quincy Hurd, who crosses the timeline. To the right wing, launches a huge three. It's no good. Rebound will tip to the top for Hutcherson, who will slow it down. Rubens trying to defend, almost had it. Now they'll throw inside to Wood to cut it to 1. Big bucket for Wood. He's has 16. 41-40. 6:44 to play here in the fourth quarter. Going the other way for the Rams is Harris, who misses that one. Hutcherson the rebound. We're going to foul. A rare foul here in the second half.
Not many fouls called this game.
Maybe it's not a foul. Might just blowing the whistle to get a substitution. As Reich had checked in. It'll be a lob to the left wing for Harris. 41-40, 1-point game. Harris wants a three. It's off the mark. Rebound. Hireman trying to chase it down. Quincy Hurd almost did. Runs into the crowd. Everybody appears to be okay. 41-40. Rams hanging on by 1. 6:29 mark of the fourth quarter. We're going to see Connor King and Heath Desch check in at the next dead ball. 6:16 left to go in the fourth quarter. Around on a curl is Hutcherson. Inside to Wood. Yeah, and the Mavs are back on top just like that, 42-41.
That combination has been really tough tonight between those two players. It seems like if Quincy's, not got a clear path to the lane, he's looking for Wood posting up inside. Wood's a lefty.
Yes, he is. Lefty spotting from the right occasionally.
Yeah, both sides. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's his 18th point, I believe, unofficially. And it's a 1-point game. Mavs come back.
Timeout sponsored by First Mid-Bank and Trust in the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 6:04 left to go in this one. 42-41. Mavericks. It's been back and forth here in the second half. That much is certain. Mavs are back in action tomorrow at Westland High School. The Rams wait until next Saturday when the Unified crew will head up to Porta High School, Petersburg, Illinois. Home of the Blue Jays. I've had my picture taken with the Porta Blue Jay before.
Did not know that.
That's the state finals one year. I think it was 2014. It was the year Nashville was up there.
Mm-hmm.
And they lost in the state title game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was 14.
Mm-hmm. Saw Mike Mooneyham this week.
Yes.
I guess you were filming. Was that? Were you filming?
Yeah.
Thursday night.
I was.
You weren't you?
Mooney, the
former Heron boys coach, made it all the way to the title game. About
2002. They lost to Jordan Roth and the Pleasant Plains Cardinals.
Okay.
That was a 2 of 3 run there for Cliff Cameron, I believe.
Yep, I remember that night very well.
Because Dusty Bensko and crew won it in 2000.
Mike's helping the Heron girls now as an assistant coach. It's nice to see him.
As Desch had taken a spill, but he's up.
He's up. He's good.
Of course, Mooney's probably enjoying the retired life, but he realizes you can't play golf in the winter all the time, so you need to do something. Helping out Chris Roberts.
Yep.
So Desch appears to be okay. He'll take a seat. And we'll get back to the action with 5:47 left to go in the fourth quarter. ssnhealth.com/doctors to find your next physician. Appreciate all of our great Rams sponsors for their support of this as well. Part of what allows us to do this. 42-41 score. 5:40 left to go in the fourth. Mavericks on top of the basketball. Hutcherson off a drive. Stops mid-post. Throws inside, but intercepted.
Quincy.
It'll be Quincy into the front court. Top of the key. Drives right off a good.
Bang.
Switched his feet. Got the shot off, and it's 43-42. I don't ask questions. I just watch them fall, and it's 43-42. Rams back up 1. We could have a seesaw the rest of the way.
Kim Gubens, Molly Hireman, Quincy Hurd, Lorion Harris, and Wayne Dobbins now on the floor for the Rams, trying to protect a 1-point lead here with 5 minutes to go in the game.
Molly Hireman ready to go, has the arms up. She knows Henry might be coming her way.
That's good defensive fundamentals right there. Keep those arms up and active.
Gubens about to just reach in there and take it. And now Wood slips his man and goes to the bucket.
Good
Can't
defense.
finish. Great defense by the Rams. That trip down the floor, and now it turns into a turnover going the other way. Hurd pops for a three from the left wing. No good. Just misses. Rebound will be out of bounds. Last touch by Tony Wood. That'll be Rams basketball for Wayne Dobbins to inbound, maybe. With 4:38 left to go in the fourth. 43-42, Rams are up one. The inbounds to Harris. I thought he was going to pop that three.
Wayne Dobbins might.
He will. Three on the way, Dobbins. Oh, dies off the back of the iron and bounces off the front. Rebound will go to Hutcherson. He's tripped up by Hurd. 4:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. It'll be Maverick basketball. Mavericks wear sky blue. Argyle trim down the sides. Charcoal trim. Rams wear black. White numerics and lettering trimmed in orange. Hutcherson's going to go all the way there as he leaves one off the back of the iron. He's fouled, and Hutcherson will go to the line to shoot two.
Two important free throws here, down by one, with just 4:17 left to go in the game.
So Hutcherson will go to the stripe. Guvens will come in to contest the lane along with Quincy, Wayne, and Larion. Hutcherson's first free throw is no good. He'll have another. In a one-point game with 4:17 left is Nathaniel Garner, and Katrina Mesta will check in. Instead, we'll have a timeout sponsored by First Mid-Bank and Trust. We'll have to wait on that free throw for a moment with 4:17 to go in the fourth quarter. 43-42. Rams lead the Mavericks in probably what has been our closest game yet in the series. The 6 years we've done this, by far the closest.
Yes.
Bang. High-flying Rams cheerleaders. They went to IHSA State this year, finished 13th.
They do an excellent job, and they work very hard.
Absolutely. Finished second in their sectional, if I'm not mistaken, to get to state.
Yeah.
Early on in the IHSA State process, they weren't having the best of luck, always dominating the ICCA. Hutcherson's second free throw is no good. Rebound will be Plinko'd out. Looks like that's going to stay with the Mavericks here. 4:17 to go in the fourth. Rockin' Rams around here tonight. At halftime, the pep band and the drum line. Pep band still here. So now we'll have sloppy action. This will be tipped out to the near side.
Still a one-point game. Steal by Henry. Excuse me, Quincy.
Quincy will take it the other way. 4-minute mark. Thought he was going to pop for a three. Harris is wide open, short corner. Good.
Bang.
Harris has 8.
Yep, that's his 8th point of the game. That's a big shot. That puts him up by 3 now. With 3:50 to go in the game.
45-42, 3-point game here. Hutcherson across the timeline between the circles. Doubles up left. Doubles back, I should say. We'll come back to the near side. 3:37 mark of the fourth quarter. Community First Bank of the Heartland is banking at the speed of you. They make the switch easy. You can pick up a switch kit at any of their convenient locations in Jefferson County. Community First Bank, banking at the speed of you. Right wing three on the way for Henry Hutcherson is good. Nothing but net. It ties it at 45 with 3:17 left.
Big shot.
Great shot by Hank.
It's 23 for him, I believe.
Harris bounces the pass inside to Quincy. Clears the defense. Misses it, though. Rebound to Hutcherson. He'll tip it up to himself. Left-hand dribble goes right. Layup is no good. Rebound will go to Quincy. He has some trouble with it. He'll gun through the defense and go the opposite way. Length of the floor layup is good. The lead's back with the Rams, 47-45. Hurd has 29 unofficially. We'll have another timeout. I believe that's the final Maverick timeout.
2:44 remaining. Rams cling to a 2-point lead. That's a big answer by Quincy there.
First Mid Bank and Trust in the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Premier Student Checking. Checking account designed just for students. Cedar Wayne Gully for your next home loan. First Mid is an equal housing lender.
31 points is what I have now for Quincy Hurd.
Big night.
You do not see the 30 mark crack very often.
Out of the timeout, it'll be Maverick basketball. 2-point game, 47-45. Rams on top, 2:44 left. Hutcherson with the basketball. Dubins comes out to meet him at the center circle. Hutcherson around the volleyball line now. Kim will give chase. She's determined to get it. Almost got it that time. Right wing now dribbling through. Hutcherson to the basket. Layup's no good. Rebound tip. It'll be to Tony Wood. Tony Wood's Mr. Clean tonight. He has 20. We're tied at 47.
Yep.
Hurd dribbles past everybody. Leaves it short. Got his own rebound. Trying to put it back up. Finally clears the defense. Gets a kind iron. 49-47 Rams. Minute 54 left to go in the fourth.
Yep.
Hurdle. Reach in there. Poke it loose. Hutcherson recovers. Feeds Wood. Wood will dribble backdoor and now ties it up.
Strong move to the hole. He just caught it at about the, about the elbow area there. It was right over my computer. I didn't quite see the catch. Then he just drove it in there and laid it in.
Now,
Quincy.
Hurd to the basket and one. Left a little runner. Drew the contact. And now a three-point play, perhaps at the free throw line.
That was a great shot. He got hit before he shot, and the ball kind of left his hand a little awkward, and it went straight up in the air and straight through the rim.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. He keeps this up, he'll get 40.
Oh, absolutely. Having a tremendous night. The 1:25 to go in the fourth. Trying to make it a three-point game. Free throw is no good. Hutcherson the rebound, and we'll have a foul on the rebound. Hutcherson down and appears to be okay with a minute 23 to go in the fourth quarter. 51-49. Minute 18 left across the timeline. Henry Hutcherson, 51-49. Mount Vernon Rams lead the Mount Vernon Mavericks in this fans in the stands Special Olympics night here at Shagnon Gymnasium. We'll drop below the minute mark here, perhaps. Hutcherson, though, from the elbow has other ideas. Leaves it short. Rebound, Garner. He's blocked from behind, I think, inadvertently by his own man, and now to be heard the other way with less than a minute to go. Shot up, won't go. Rebound belongs to Hutcherson. He'll throw a home run ball down the floor to Tony Wood. Wood will go in for the layup, and we're tied at 51. Big bucket for Tony Wood, and now it's going to be Quincy into the front court for the Rams. He'll drive off glass and good. We've got a barn burner here, 53-51.
Just 27 seconds. Clock's running. Here comes Hutcherson.
He'll launch a three. It's short.
Rams rebound. Take care of the ball now.
Foul. 17 seconds left, and no choice but to foul here for the Mavericks. In a 53-51 game, that is just the third.
That's a big defensive rebound because now we've got a chance to shoot rebounds if you're the Rams. shoot free throws and ice this game. Got an injured player out here on the floor.
Zach's okay.
Yeah, he's up. I was a little worried about him.
I was
there.
told
As I
that.
was talking,
I was told that may happen.
Well, he's up, so that's good.
They prefaced that before the game.
I was talking and looked down and saw him flat on his back, and that concerned me a little bit, but always back to normal. 16 seconds now. There will not be free throws on that foul.
14 seconds, 53-51 Ram. There is Quincy to the basket. His layup is no good. Hutcherson with the basketball, 7 seconds. 53-51 Rams.
He's got to go.
Need a sense of urgency here. Henry into the backcourt, lost it, and the Rams are going to hang on to win it. The Rams beat the Mavericks 53-51 in what may have been the best game we've had here in this series. Fans in the stands, Special Olympics, the Mount Vernon Rams victorious over the Mount Vernon Mavericks. We'll take a break. We'll talk about it on our Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Emergencies can happen anytime, anywhere. That's why for every...
Look, Mom, no hands.
For every...
Who needs a ladder?
And even for every...
Sue, my chest hurts.
Crossroads Community Hospital is here for you with skilled physicians, experienced nurses, advanced medical technology, and the compassionate care you deserve. Choose emergency care you can trust.
Hey, guys, watch this.
Choose Crossroads Community Hospital.
Small business is the backbone of our communities. It's a good feeling to know that one loan to a business benefits everyone in the community. Hi, this is Dan Knox, commercial banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. We pride ourselves on providing quality products and services to meet the banking needs for our people that work and live right here. Since 1909, our focus continues to be on you, our customers. People's National Bank. It's our people that make the difference. Member FDIC.
Start 2019 off right with the car or SUV you have been waiting for. Hi, Roy Schmidt at Ford Square in Mount Vernon. The 2018 Lincoln MKZ sedan offers all of the luxury you would expect from Lincoln, starting with heated and cooled seating trim in the luxurious bridge of weir leather, incorporating the stress-relieving functionality of the active motion massage. A heated steering wheel would warm your hands on the cold winter days, and the ride quality will make every drive even more enjoyable. Save up to $5,500 now on the 18 MKZ. SUV, more your style? Check out the affordable new 2018 Ford Escape. Whatever your needs, Escape will be the perfect partner for your adventure. Choose from all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive models, cloth or leather, and blaze your own trail with savings up to $5,500 right here at Ford Square Mount Vernon at 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, your I-CAR Gold Class collision repair professionals. So what exactly does I-CAR certified mean? It means that after an accident, you can rest easy knowing your vehicle is in good hands. It means we'll do a complete diagnostic scan on vehicles before the repairs are started and after they're completed to ensure that all electrical equipment and components are working properly. And it means that your vehicle will be repaired using state-of-the-art measuring technology that gets us within 1 millimeter of the vehicle manufacturer's recommended specifications. Whether your vehicle is made of 6000 series aluminum alloy or ultra-high-strength steel structures, we have the latest technology to complete the repairs required. And now, you can receive a repair estimate from us without ever leaving the comfort of your home and office. Just ask us about our new mobile app. Let us show you why Landers is the most qualified collision repair experts in the area. Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. Just give us a call, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and WMIXsports.com. The Mount Vernon Rams victorious tonight over the Mount Vernon Mavericks. 53-51 in a barn burner. The Mavericks led most of the first half. It was the second half dominated by the Rams in this Special Olympics affair. And the Rams are 6-0 with a 53-51 win. With Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon, I'm Chris Hugo. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth for this Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame. Coach, I don't want to say as advertised, but it was pretty well as advertised. We thought we'd have a close one coming in and a big matchup, and it was. And most importantly, we saw two teams battle until the very end. We saw two teams have fun. And we saw a gymnasium full of fans enjoy it as well, and I think the mission was accomplished tonight.
Yeah, it was a great game, too. Just back and forth, and the fans got their money's worth. And, because it was a very competitive game, the crowd was into it, even more so than maybe normally. We saw some really big shots tonight. We saw some really nice plays from all the kids. I think the fans who did come tonight and watch this were glad for sure walking out the door that they did. And now as they group up in the middle, they all take a big picture together. Both teams, all the cheerleaders, everyone involved. And this is really what it's about right here. The scoreboard is secondary. This is pretty special here, what they're doing in the middle with the picture and everybody gathering together. And everybody's got one finger up, win, lose, or draw, and they're all winners. And, yeah, that's nice.
Nice indeed, and we still have plenty more Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show to come. We'll come back. We'll wrap it up with our final thoughts. We'll also get you some final statistics on the evening. 53-51, the final score. The Mount Vernon Rams beat the Mount Vernon Mavericks in terms of the scoreboard, but everybody wins here tonight. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
Soar into a new industry or make strides in your current one with a drone certificate from Ren Lake College. This innovative program offers top-notch instruction to fly unmanned aircraft systems in many industries, including agriculture, criminal justice, videography, and more. Just 3 classes taken 2 nights a week can get you in the air and prepare to become a certified drone pilot through the FAA. For more info, call 618-437-5321, extension 1261, or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here.
Building relationships, supporting the community, and service. These are things Country Financial stands for. We're neighbors who lend a helping hand and support the fabric of our community, including charitable organizations, sports, financial, education, and civic organizations. Since we're already neighbors, we'd like to invite you to a celebration of community Saturday, February 16th at the historic Granada Theater. We'll hear live music by Mount Vernon's very own Alexander Rui and light hors d'oeuvres provided by Giro's Mexican Restaurant. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley, and we look forward to seeing you.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
Powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, WMIXsports.com. I'm Chris Hugo, Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff London alongside. Fans in the stands is complete. There were a ton of fans in the stands. There was a lot of action on the floor. Rams beat the Mavericks tonight, 53-51. Jeff London has the final scoring.
Yep, for the victorious Rams. And I'll give you everybody's name here. Played in the game, whether they scored or not. Molly Hireman did not score. Dakota Staley had 2. Jordan Cooper played very well tonight. Didn't score. Kim Guvens didn't score. Played very well. Played great defense. Nate Summers got 4. Wayne Dobbins got 2. Lorion Harris played a nice game with 8 points. Quincy Hurd got to be the Rams player of the game. Got 37 points, Chris, according to my book. And Richard Anderson and Preston Reich both played, did a nice job. They did not score. But as a team, that group right there got a total of 53 points and won the basketball game, so that's great for them. For the Mavs, Tony Wood ends with 24 points. Connor King didn't score. Nathaniel Gardner got 2. Josh Meeks got 2. Courtney Salmons did not score. Laura Ellen Pitchfield did not score. Henry Hutcherson had 23. Zach Hayes had 0. Steven Sotkamp, Heath Desch, and Katrina Mastel also did not score for the Mavs, who scored 51 points. Final 53-51. Rams win it in a back-and-forth battle pretty much the whole second half. And a great basketball game, and I think everyone that came here tonight certainly got their money's worth, Chris.
Oh, without a doubt about that. I mean, a great night. It's always fun. We always enjoy it. And tonight, the action on the floor was as close as it could be, but I think the sportsmanship between the two teams, the values instilled by the two programs into these kids and young adults, and the, for lack of better words, just the camaraderie amongst these two teams and programs and everybody in attendance and everybody just taking a moment to realize it's not about a total number of points. I mean, yes, in terms of sport, sure, it's victorious with a 53-51 win or a loss with 53-51, but I think everybody kind of came out and understood the purpose of the evening as they have in years past, but felt like there was a better atmosphere here tonight than there had been since the old place, and everybody came together to support these two programs and make it a great night. And I know I had fun. I know you have fun doing this, and I know everybody involved tends to understand what it's all about. And I think we got a great learning experience tonight by the two teams, from the two teams on the floor.
No doubt about it, and we will certainly look forward to doing this again next year. I know I will.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll be back. As long as they do it, and I can't think of a reason why they would not. I know last year they tried to flirt with having 2 games. And how amazing that would be if they could maybe get a unified game going as well. I've certainly offered to support that if they could. Obviously, it would be tough for us to get to Porta High School, but if they held a regional here one year, if they could do something like that again, it'd be great to be a part of that as well. And Jeff Lawton, a fun night. Obviously, I know your team, a big game on Monday, regional action against the Marion Wildcats, a game that we'll have on the radio as of course, but thank you for doing this. I know it's fun for you, but I know it takes time out of your busy schedule with regionals around the corner on Monday, but I certainly appreciate you for doing this with me again.
Well, you're welcome, and I will always be available to do this with you as long as you'll have me here. I feel very strongly about what this represents and what this is about, and how it affects the kids in a positive way. So I'm in.
And before we leave the air, one thing I'm curious about, just speculating, I know Unified PE is coming to MVTHS. It makes me wonder, as far as the Unified program and trying to get something off the ground, with that, a game like that being a part of this, makes me wonder what the future could hold. And I have to give a lot of credit to Mount Vernon Township High School. Really, they've been a great supporter of change.
They have, and you can go straight to Megan Clody and Ray Clody for that. I mean, those are valuable assets that have been big-time advocates of the unified PE, like you say, in the unified basketball, and these teams that we watch tonight, duke it out on the floor. I mean, they are tireless advocates of this. And, just as we talked about Marvin in the concession stand, and we talked about Mark over there on the scoreboard, and the book and all that. Same goes for Megan and Ray and what they do to spearhead their operation. And they're just invaluable assets that we have here that, you don't know what you got till, someday they're gone and they're not doing it anymore. And these are people we need to appreciate and thank and continue to support, because what they do is very, very special and very, very important for the overall health of our high school as a whole, as a student body. And I couldn't be more thrilled just to be a little bit a part of it.
Absolutely. Special people for Special Olympics. And, of course, it's been a privilege. For Jeff London, for Jeff Crow, for Colby Gentles, for all of us WMIX Sports, I'm Chris Hugo. Final score really doesn't matter given the nature of the situation, but the Mount Vernon Rams beat the Mount Vernon Mavericks 53-51. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from Shagna.